Australia, listen very carefully, because what we uncovered today shocked even experienced collectors at the auction floor. Coins, simple coins, the kind you might ignore, the kind sitting quietly in your drawer right now, were suddenly turning into hidden wealth worth thousands, even pushing toward life-changing levels. People were watching in disbelief, bids rising, hearts racing, because these were not ancient treasures locked in museums. These were real coins, from circulation, from everyday life in Australia. And here's the most shocking part. Some of these coins are still out there, still being spent, still being ignored, still waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. Today, on Big Bucks Coins, I'm revealing the top 5 ultra super rare coins that are quietly building massive value in today's market. These coins don't look special at first glance, but once you understand their secrets, you will never look at your coins the same way again. Stay with me, because what you're about to see could turn an ordinary moment into an extraordinary discovery. Let's begin. Coin 1, Australia. 50 cent, 1984. Black spots, old condition. Australia. This coin is a perfect example of how people misunderstand value and lose opportunities without even realizing it. The 1984 Australian 50-cent coin, at first glance, it feels ordinary. It feels like something from the past, something worn, something old, something most people would overlook instantly. But hidden within certain examples of this coin is something that collectors are now paying serious attention to. The mysterious, powerful, and often ignored black spot formations with an aged-old condition. Now this is where everything changes, because what most people see as damage, collectors see as natural transformation and rare identity. These black spots are not just random stains. They are the result of long-term metal reactions, environmental exposure, and decades of circulation history embedded into the surface of the coin. And here's the truth that shocks many people. Coins like this cannot be recreated. They cannot be artificially produced with the same authenticity. This kind of aging, this kind of spotting, takes time, real time. And that's exactly why it holds power. The 1984 50-cent coin itself already comes from an interesting era in Australian currency. A time when coins were heavily used, widely circulated, and exposed to real-life conditions across the country. This means that only a small number of coins today still carry that authentic aged look without being destroyed or over-cleaned. And that's where rarity begins. Now imagine this, a coin that has traveled through decades, passed through countless hands, experienced real history, and still holds its structure, its identity, its presence, while developing these dark, unique spot patterns that make it stand out instantly. That is not just a coin anymore. That is a living piece of history, a collector's signal, a hidden treasure in plain sight. And here's where the demand becomes intense. Collectors today are no longer only chasing perfect coins. They are chasing coins with character, uniqueness, and story. Coins that look like they have survived time, not just existed within it. And this 1984 coin with black spots in old condition fits perfectly into that growing demand. But here's the problem. Most people don't understand this. They see spots. They think damage, and they let it go. They spend it. They ignore it. They lose it, while collectors quietly search for exactly this kind of coin. And that's why opportunities like this still exist. Because value always hides where people are not looking. Now think about this carefully. How many 1984 50-cent coins are still out there today? And out of those, how many still carry authentic black spotting with a genuine old condition without being cleaned or destroyed? Very few. And that's where the real power lies. Scarcity, identity, history, combined into one small piece of metal. Now let's talk about the moment you've been waiting for. The value. The current market value of this Australia 50-cent, 1984 black-spotted coin in old condition is approximately $5,100. Yes, this is absolutely the current price in today's market. And this is not the peak. This is just the beginning. Because coins like this do not stay unnoticed forever. The market is shifting. Collectors are waking up. And demand is growing stronger every day. If you have this coin, you are not holding something ordinary. You are holding a powerful hidden asset, a piece of treasure that most people would completely overlook. But the right collector would recognize instantly. So protect it. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not try to remove those spots. Because those spots are the very thing that gives it its identity, its rarity, its value. For collectors, this is your moment. Start checking your 50-cent coins immediately. Look at the year. Look at the surface. Look for those dark patterns. Because what looks like imperfection might actually be your greatest discovery. And remember, on Big Bucks Coins, we bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering hidden wealth that people ignore. Stay ready, because coin number 2 will take this journey to an even more shocking level. Next up, coin number 2. Australia, now we are stepping into a completely different level. Because this coin is not just rare, it is electrifying in the collector world. The 1979 Australian 50-cent coin may look familiar at first glance. A large, solid coin, part of everyday Australian life for decades. Something many people have held, spent, and forgotten. But hidden inside certain 1979 coins is a powerful, almost mysterious feature known among collectors as the Barwon spots. And this is where everything changes. Because what looks like a flaw, what looks like aging, what looks like something to ignore, is actually the very reason this coin has become a serious treasure. These Barwon spots are not random damage. They are the result of natural metal reactions over time, combined with unique environmental exposure and mint surface characteristics that only occur under very specific conditions. That means they cannot be copied. They cannot be easily recreated. They are authentic marks of time, and time creates rarity. Now imagine this, a 1979 coin already carrying decades of history, already part of Australia's everyday transactions in a different era. And then over time, it develops these distinct spot formations, creating a surface that is completely unique. No two coins are exactly alike. Each one becomes its own identity, its own story, its own collectible. And in the world of coin collecting, that kind of uniqueness is powerful. Because collectors are not just buying metal. They are buying rarity, story, and individuality. Now here's where things become even more intense. Finding a 1979 50-cent coin with Barwon spots in fine condition is incredibly difficult today. Because most coins from that era have either been heavily worn, damaged, cleaned, or lost their original surface character. But when a coin survives, when it holds that perfect balance, visible details, strong structure, and natural spotting, that's when it becomes something extraordinary. That's when collectors start competing. That's when quiet auctions turn into intense battles. And that's exactly what we witnessed. Coins like this, attracting attention, building tension, pushing value higher with every bid. Because the market understands something important. These coins are disappearing. Not physically, but in terms of availability. Every year, more coins are lost, damaged, or removed from collectible condition. And every year, the remaining authentic pieces become more valuable. Now think about this carefully. How many people in Australia are checking their 50-cent coins closely? Very few. How many understand what Barwon spots actually mean? Almost none. And that's why this opportunity still exists. Because value hides in ignorance. And once awareness spreads, the door begins to close. Now picture this. Someone finds a 1979 50-cent coin with these unique spot patterns. In fine condition, strong design, authentic aging, and they recognize what it is. That moment, that realization, that is where everything changes. Because they are no longer holding a coin. They are holding a serious piece of hidden wealth. Now, let's talk about what makes this truly unbelievable. The value. The current market value of this Australia 50-cent, 1,979 Barwon spotted coin in fine condition is approximately $41,000. Yes, this is absolutely the current price in today's market. Let that sink in. This is not ordinary. This is not small. This is the kind of value that turns a simple discovery into something unforgettable. And here's the truth. This is not the end. This is just where the market stands right now. Because demand is rising. Collectors are becoming more aware. And coins like this are becoming harder to find with every passing year. If you have this coin, you are holding something incredibly powerful. Something that most people will never recognize. But the right collector will instantly value. So protect it. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not remove those spots. Because those spots are not damage. They are the very reason this coin has reached this level. They are the identity. They are the rarity. They are the story. For collectors, this is your signal. Start checking your 1979 50-cent coins immediately. Look closely at the surface. Look for natural spotting. Look for that balance of condition and character. Because the smallest detail can unlock something massive. And remember, on Big Bucks Coins, we bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering hidden treasures across Australia. Stay focused, because coin number 3 will take this journey from powerful to absolutely unbelievable. Next up, coin number 3. Australia, this coin is not just metal. This coin is history, emotion, and hidden value, all fused into one powerful piece. And what you're about to understand is why collectors don't just chase rarity. They chase meaning. The year 1995 marked something deeply significant. The 50th anniversary of the end of World War II. A moment that shaped the world. A moment that shaped Australia. A moment that lives on through this commemorative 50-cent coin. Now, at first glance, this coin already feels special. Its design is different. Its presence is stronger. It carries a commemorative identity that separates it from ordinary circulation coins. But what turns this coin into something truly powerful is something most people still don't understand. The presence of Barwon spots, combined with a beautiful old condition. Now pause for a moment. Because this is where value transforms completely. Most people see spots and they think damage. But collectors, they see time leaving its signature. They see authentic aging that cannot be replicated. They see a coin that has lived through decades, while preserving its structure, its design, and its identity. And when that happens on a commemorative coin, the impact becomes even stronger. Because now, you're not just holding history, you're holding a rare version of history. The 1995 WWII anniversary 50-cent coin already carries emotional weight. It represents remembrance. It represents legacy. It represents a defining moment in global history. Collectors are naturally drawn to coins like this. But when you add Bowen spotting patterns, when you add that aged, beautiful old look, when you see a coin that hasn't been over-cleaned, hasn't been damaged, but has matured naturally, that's when the demand rises to another level. Now imagine this, a coin that was released to honor one of the most important moments in history, circulated through Australia, passed through generations, and slowly developed unique spot formations that make it stand out from every other coin. That coin is no longer just commemorative. It becomes rare, personal, and highly desirable. And here's the powerful truth. Not all 1995 coins are valuable. Not all carry this level of character. Most have been damaged, worn down, or cleaned incorrectly. But the ones that remain, with clear details, balanced wear, and natural Bowen spotting, those are the ones collectors are chasing, because they represent the perfect combination: history, condition, uniqueness, and scarcity. Now think about how many of these coins were once in circulation. Thousands, maybe more. But today, how many still exist in this specific condition? How many still carry that authentic aged beauty? Very few. And that's exactly why the value continues to grow. Collectors are becoming more selective. They are no longer just collecting coins. They are collecting stories that stand out. And this coin tells a story louder than most. Now imagine someone finding this coin in an old drawer, seeing the spots, thinking it's damaged, and letting it go. That's happening every day. But not for you, because now you understand something deeper. This is not damage. This is not imperfection. This is history evolving into value. Now let's come to the moment that defines everything. The value. The current market value of this Australia 50-cent, 1995 WWII anniversary coin with Bowen spots in beautiful old condition is approximately $5,100. Yes, this is absolutely the current price in today's market. And once again, this is not the limit. This is just where the market stands right now. Because coins like this, with emotional history, with unique surface character, with collector demand growing quietly in the background, do not stay at one level forever. They rise. They attract attention. They become harder to find. And when that happens, value follows. If you have this coin, you are holding something truly special. Not just financially, but historically, emotionally, collectively. This is a hidden treasure with meaning. So protect it. Do not clean it. Do not remove those spots. Do not try to make it look new, because its power lies in its age, its character, its authenticity. For collectors, this is your moment. Start checking your 1995 50-cent coins carefully. Look at the design. Look at the surface. Look for those unique spotting patterns combined with a strong aged presence. Because the next coin you find could be more than just valuable. It could be unforgettable. And remember, on Big Bucks Coins, we bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering hidden wealth across Australia. Stay ready, because coin number 4 will take this journey even deeper into the world of hidden treasure. Next up, coin number 4, Australia. Now we are stepping into a coin that carries royal history, national identity, and hidden value all at once. And what makes this coin truly powerful is how easily it can be overlooked. The year 1977, a very special moment in Australian and global history, marking the 25th anniversary of the accession of Queen Elizabeth II. To honour this milestone, Australia released a commemorative 50-cent coin, a coin that is already different from the regular circulation pieces. Its design, its presence, its meaning, everything about it signals importance. But here's where things become truly interesting, and where most people completely miss the opportunity. Some of these coins, over time, developed what collectors now recognize as black spot formations. At first glance, these spots might look like damage. They might look like something that reduces value. But in reality, for the right coin, in the right condition, these spots become a mark of authenticity, a signature of time, and a trigger for collector demand. Now imagine this carefully. A coin created to celebrate a royal milestone, already carrying historical and commemorative importance, then traveling through decades of circulation, experiencing real life, real environments, real aging, and slowly developing these dark, natural spot patterns on its surface. That coin is no longer just commemorative. It becomes unique, because no two spotted coins are the same. Each one carries its own pattern, its own story, its own identity. And in the world of collecting, identity creates value. Now here's where things become even more powerful. A 1977 50-cent coin in fine condition with black spots holds a very specific balance. It is not destroyed. It is not heavily damaged. It still carries clear details, visible design, and strong structure. But at the same time, it shows signs of age through those natural spot formations. That combination is rare, because most coins either become too worn or they get cleaned, losing their natural character completely. But when a coin survives in this balanced state, collectors pay attention, because it represents authentic aging without losing its integrity. Now think about how many of these coins were once in circulation. Thousands, maybe more. But how many today still exist in this exact condition, with fine preservation, visible detail, and natural black spotting? Very few. And that's where the real story begins. Because scarcity quietly builds value, collectors across Australia are becoming more aware of these variations. They are studying surface details. They are looking beyond perfection. They are searching for coins that stand out, coins that feel real, coins that carry history in their surface. And this 1977 coin fits perfectly into that growing demand. Now imagine someone holding this coin today, seeing the spots, thinking it's just old, just worn, just ordinary, and spending it without a second thought. That's happening right now, somewhere in Australia. But you are no longer unaware. You now understand something deeper. This is not just a coin. This is a piece of royal history, combined with natural rarity. Now let's come to the moment that defines everything. The value. The current market value of this Australia 50-cent 1977 accession anniversary coin with black spots in fine condition is approximately $6. Yes, this is absolutely the current price in today's market. And once again, do not underestimate what you're hearing, because this is how powerful trends begin. quiet, ignored, overlooked, and then suddenly they rise. The market is shifting toward unique coins. Coins with history. Coins with character. Coins with identity. And this coin has all of that. If you have this coin, you are holding something with future potential. Something that collectors are slowly beginning to notice. Something that could become harder to find over time. So protect it. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not remove those natural spots. Because those spots are the difference between ordinary and collectible. For collectors, this is your signal. Start checking your 1977 50-cent coins immediately. Look closely at the surface. Look for natural spotting. Look for that balance of condition and age. Because even the smallest detail can turn into something powerful. And remember, on Big Bucks Coins, we bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering hidden treasures across Australia. Stay alert, because coin number 5 will take this journey to its most shocking and unforgettable level.